Now on CoastTV News.
Making a decision, Sussex County has voted on a short-term rental tax. Protecting the Indian River Inlet, these steps being taken by DENREC along the coast.
And a foggy first part of the day with mild temperatures, but now we're getting a couple of sprinkles feathering through the area. But this is nothing compared to what's on the way. We have a first alert day for Wednesday, and I'll show you why in my full forecast.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
To tax or not to tax? That was the question in front of the Sussex County Council today. Good evening. I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Madeline Overturf has the evening off. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with the Sussex County Council. The county had been considering a 3% tax increase on short-term rentals in unincorporated areas. In other words, areas that are not within the town or city limits. CoastTV News reporter Brandon Ferguson shows us how just a few hours ago the decision was made in a 3-2 vote not to move forward with that 3% short-term rental tax.
Sussex County will not move forward with a 3% short-term rental tax. This after multiple renters spoke in opposition to the tax during Tuesday's public hearing.
What you're hitting are middle-class people in their 50s who have children and have aging parents, and now they're caught in the middle.
During the hearing today that took place right behind me at the Sussex County Council buildings, many of the people that were opposed to this short-term rental tax pointed out the state already has a 4.5% tax in place.
That 4.5% tax starts January 1st, 2025. Stephanie Moody is an executive for the Sussex County Association of Realtors. She says it's hard to see the positives for this tax.
We believe that this tax would have negatively impacted our homeowners who rent out these properties. It would have impacted the rental industry negatively.
On the other side, local real estate agent Joe Sterner says he's in favor of the tax. He says without it, there's an unfair advantage for bigger rental properties. But for now, there are no plans to revisit the short-term rental tax in Sussex County.
Sussex County already has a 3% lodging tax for hotels and motels. So far, that has generated around $3.5 million since just 2020. And some more information on that new 4.5% tax increase on short-term rentals like Airbnb and VRBO hitting Delaware next month. For example, a $400 per night rental booked for 5 nights will cost an additional $90. Again, this new tax is set to take effect on January 1st. New tonight, after being arrested in Pennsylvania, Luigi Mangione is now charged with murder in New York. He's accused in the shooting death of United Healthcare's CEO in front of a Midtown Manhattan hotel. NBC's Dan Shinneman shows us why, since the early stages of the investigation, police have called this shooting targeted.
Completely out of touch.
Luigi Mangione denied bail by a Pennsylvania judge and fighting extradition. Charged in New York with murder in connection with last week's shooting death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Manhattan. After a wide-ranging manhunt, he was spotted Monday morning at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. A worker noticed he was wearing a mask, thought he looked suspicious, and called police. Officers asked him to pull down the mask.
Me and my partner and I recognized him immediately.
Police say he presented a fake ID. When asked if he had been to New York recently, police say he started to shake. Taken into custody without incident, initially arrested on a forgery charge, police then searched a backpack.
A firearm was located, and a suppressor was also located. There were also other items of evidentiary value that were located that would assist in this investigation.
That included a handwritten note. Law enforcement sources confirmed to NBC it said in part, these parasites had it coming.
You see anti-corporatist sentiment, a lot of issues with the healthcare industry.
Mangione was born and raised in Maryland.
This is one of the last people you'd think would do something like this.
He graduated from Penn with a master's degree. His last known address, Hawaii.
Oh my God, that's my neighbor. So I just asked him where he's been, and for 6 months he was on the mainland, he just said medical stuff.
Police, however, have not mentioned a specific motive.
I think the whole thing is an absolute tragedy. You have a father, a friend, a family man who was killed.
Brian Thompson was remembered and mourned Monday near his home in Minnesota. Dan Shinneman, NBC News.
A statement from the Mangione family said that they were shocked and devastated by Luigi's arrest and said their prayers are with the Thompson family. Let's take a live look outside into the Laurel area right now. You can see some cloud cover there as we check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Well, we have a couple of areas where random sprinkles are rearing its head, but it's not the real rain. The real rain's holding off till tomorrow, and we may have to deal with some strong thunderstorms rumbling through here in the afternoon hours. And that's at the peak time period where they could possibly become a little ornery at the very least. We'll keep a close eye on that. So temperatures are in the 50s right now, 57 in Milton, 55 in Georgetown at this hour. Just so you know, soaking rain is what we're expecting with isolated thunderstorms with wind gusts up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. Most rain in one day since August is what we're talking about. That's a big change in how things are. And then the temperatures plunge quickly, Charlie, right after this rain leaves.
Thank you, Paul. The battle to protect the Indian River Inlet continues. The goal of the $15 million project is to save the coastal highway from consistent flooding. Sand dunes are still being added to protect the road. The emergency dredging project is set to restore the eroded beach. They're currently dredging up to 380,000 cubic yards of sand to create a dune system that is 16 feet high and 25 feet wide. Once the sand dunes are in place, it will then go to a second phase of nourishment work that's scheduled for 2025. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's the biggest long-term solution for inlet erosion? Let's take a look at what the results say here. And we've got a couple different options here. Adding vegetation, that seems to be the clear leader, though. You can go vote in this if you would like to. Go to coasttv.com or use your Coast TV mobile app. The city of Milford is introducing a new ordinance that would allow marijuana retail stores to operate in certain zoned districts. The stores would need conditional use approval from city council with the condition that the store is located at least 500 feet away from schools. That includes any public or private schools, K through 12, as well as any residentially zoned property or property zoned central business district. Some parents in Milford are in favor of the sale of cannabis.
It is a drug. Obviously, it does alter your state of mind, just like alcohol is a drug. But I'm very open with them about how, if they do end up using later on, there's consequences, but there is also benefits to certain things. Not everyone smokes weed just to get high.
This introduces ordinances coming just 2 weeks after one member of the Milford School Board wrote a letter to the City Council expressing some concerns about drug use happening in the schools. Still to come, how you're making a difference with our Bless Our Children campaign.
And rain moves into Delmarva by tonight, and we really pick up the intensity by Wednesday afternoon. High winds and rain totals haven't seen this since, let's say, August. My latest forecast is coming right up.
First, a new report shows the Sussex County Family Court facility nearing completion. That's up next.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Rick was in his garden when a brown and white dog came running up to him growling. Rick tried to back away from the dog, but it lunged forward and clamped down on his hand. Luckily, the dog let go and ran away. Rick had been bitten by his neighbor's dog, and he had medical expenses, lost a week from work, and had a nasty-looking scar on his hand. Rick got a lawyer and received a substantial settlement. Rick knew who to call, and now you do too. For a dog bite case, tip the scales of justice in your favor. Call Schwartz & Schwartz today.
Foul odors, discolored water? Are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Construction continues in Georgetown on the new Sussex County Family Court facility. Work started back in the fall of 2022. It's now nearing the final stages. The expectation is that the building is going to be ready to go in the spring of 2025. And while it's making significant progress, one local who happens to be an architect would have loved to have seen something different with the brick building.
No, any kind of recess, again, to give it interest, even sort of a gathering place at the building instead of having the jut out and then the big wall.
The construction is set to finish in the spring of 2025.
Quick look at our expectations. We're watching out for at least a level 1 threat of severe weather in our neck of the woods for Wednesday afternoon. We'll talk about that in your full forecast coming right up.
We're clearing out inventory with big store-wide discounts. Get to Johnny Janosic now and get up to 70% off store-wide, plus no interest for up to 5 years with no down payment and no minimum purchase. For a limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
Hi, I'm Warren Rosenfeld from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli, wanting to thank each of you for a wonderful 2024 at Rosenfeld. We greatly appreciate your business. We want to remind everyone that our Rehoboth location will be open once again on December 25th, which is both Christmas and Hanukkah this year, from 8:30 to 4:30, serving all day breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So come meet with us on December 25th. From all of us at Rosenfeld, a happy holiday season, and for all, a peaceful and healthy 2025.
For nearly 90 years, Delaware Electric Cooperative has powered the Christmas spirit. Throughout the decades, affordable co-op energy has kept your homes warm, your Christmas trees lit, and your kitchens ready to churn out holiday meals. From one generation to the next, our team has been there for you, working in the worst of weather to keep your lights on and the holidays bright. This Christmas season, we'll be there with you once again, working to power new Christmas memories and offering the most reliable and affordable energy in the state of Delaware.
At Tillman Orthodontics, we love to laugh and smile, especially during the holidays when the best memories are made with family and friends.
Whether you choose clear aligners like me
or regular braces like me,
we'll keep you smiling through every family photo, even the goofy ones.
Because orthodontic care isn't just for today. It's a gift from us that truly lasts a lifetime.
This holiday season, transform and celebrate with a brighter smile from Tillman Orthodontics.
We're clearing out inventory with big store-wide discounts. Get to Johnny Janosic now and get up to 70% off store-wide, plus no interest for up to 5 years with no down payment and no minimum purchase. For a limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
We are bracing for some real rain and the possibility of storms for Wednesday afternoon, and it's been so long since we've talked about that, I might even be out of practice here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm never out of practice in dealing with severe weather, but we do have that potential, at least a marginal chance of that. Our Tidal Health camera in Salisbury, 54 degrees right now, which is the norm for this time of the year, so don't let that throw you. Temperatures will stay in the 50s for right now, with increasing cloud cover as we progress throughout the evening. Overall, we have temperatures in the 50s. Now, I'm not concerned about severe weather really jumping off crazy because we simply don't have the thermodynamic energy in place, or we just don't have enough heat in place is another way of saying that. But we do have some concerns for at least some sidebar things that could be troublesome at the least. So, for example, we have a wind advisory in effect for all of Sussex until Wednesday evening. We're watching out for about 35 to even 40, possibly 50-mile-per-hour winds throughout the inland areas. In addition to that, we have gale wind warnings along the shore. So for the gale wind warnings, this pink area, this is what we're talking about along the beaches, 45 to 50-mile-per-hour winds, okay? So obviously breezier on the beaches than the inland areas. That concern for gale winds will continue to go all the way down toward Chincoteague. Now, not only that, but as of this hour, we're concerned about dense fog. We've had some fog throughout the day and some, random moisture. We had a sprinkle or two, just a random sprinkle that pushed its way throughout Georgetown. It was there for 5-10 minutes, and now it's already gone. The real rain is holding off and really back here throughout portions of the Carolinas. And as this begins to migrate its way towards and along the East Coast, it's going to become more robust throughout Virginia and North Carolina, where we're going to see some actual cells that could turn severe because it's warmer down there, more thermodynamic energy. However, for us, we're kind of on the edge and really on the low side of that edge. But rain develops for this evening with scattered clouds and scattered showers. The heaviest is going to be between 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock tomorrow, along with the winds gusting up to 40 to 50 miles per hour, with an isolated storm possible, maybe severe, depends on how much heat we accumulate throughout the afternoon hours. Then, as this pushes off, we're looking for blustery cold conditions to immediately follow behind it. You see, we're in that storm risk area, but we're not non-severe, but we're at least marginal in the green here. Let me give you a closer view of what we're talking about. When we're talking about marginal, we're talking about we're in the green, okay? And here's what that means. We're looking at isolated, short-lived, limited intensity storms, level 1. Out of 1 through 5, we're on the lowest level of threat here. But it's there. So we have that threat of rain that continues throughout the entire day. But look at these winds at about 12 to 13 miles per hour. And these aren't gusts. These are steady showers. And then the excessive rain amount, by tomorrow, we're looking for at least marginal amount of excessive rainfall. So that's why we're watching out for this. 2:30 in the morning, it starts, and 7:30, it breaks off. But then look at 1 o'clock, here comes that strong line pushing through. And then it looks like it's going to really blossom to our south between Berlin and Salisbury. And then it'll begin to push out of the way. And behind it, it becomes very crazy cold. And the amount of rain is now upgraded to over 2.5 inches in some areas, and even 3 inches possible in Fenwick Island. And the winds out of the south up to 45 miles per hour, then shifting out of the west a little bit later on. Finally, here's a look at the Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel Extended Forecast. Remember, Wednesday is a first alert day because of the wind and the rain. We'll be right back after this break.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with patio systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft, with quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community this holiday season with a gift from a trusted family-owned jewelry store for over 40 years. Happy holidays from the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
I would never forget the picture that I have. I'm the only one that's not smiling. Even though I'm with my close friends, I felt alone. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel confident. When I got Invisalign, I built my confidence. It was the best investment that I could do.
These hands care for the herd. My hands need to be tough and sensitive. When my hands are dry and cracking, it's hard to do my job. That's why I use O'Keeffe's.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
And if it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Also try our new hand and body lotion.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
Shop local at the Treasure Chest for the gift that means more. Say you care about your friends, family, and community this holiday season with a gift from a trusted family-owned jewelry store for over 40 years. Happy holidays from the Treasure Chest on Main Street in Berlin.
Dad, I need your help. I am in over my head with this house. I've got buckling floors, doors that won't close, sick kids, and a frustrated wife. Did you call Dry Zone? No, I called the cheaper guys. You've got to call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop, Evans Builders Incorporated, Pocomoke City Elks number 1624, James Maloney, in memory of Stacy Dorsch.
American Legion Boggs Disharoon Post 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645, Seaboard Billboard Boat.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Inc., Tony Tank Tribe number 149, Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson, Midway Par 3.
MR Ducks, Salisbury Elks Lodge number 817.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle, Jeff and Ann Vitas, in loving memory of John Angelis, Kathy and Michael Newcomb.
Delaware Electric Co-op, Phil Hawk, Cape Henlopen Elks number 2540, Michael and Nancy West.
Apgar Turf Farm Inc., Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill Hickman.
The residents of Mariners Cove,
in loving memory of Maribeth Toomberlin. Salisbury Moose Family Center 654.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, Harry and Jenny Davis. SPI Pharma Incorporated, Peninsula Imaging LLC. Johnny Janosic,
in loving memory of Sean Noel.
Classic Cakes,
David and Louise. Willard's Lions Club, Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro.
Rose Wheaton, Horsey Poultry Farm LLC. American Legion Post 64, Tops Cut Off. American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166.
Jefferson Urian Doan in Sterner, PA. Pepsi Bottling Ventures. Crowley Associates Realty, Inc. Murray's Residential Services.
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton. Burris Logistics. Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving. Alan Corman and Son Incorporated.
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646.
ASAP Services Pumping and Disposal.
J. Stacy Hart and Associates. Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR.
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop. Ramco Solutions.
Miranda Hart and O'Leary Contracting LLC. The Closet Works of Delmarva. Unfinished Business Thrift Shop. Idlewild Ruriton Club. Redmond Orphans Board.
Painting in America Made Great Again Earl Johnson Painting.
HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc., Contractors for a Cause Foundation.
Mike Singleton's Pest Control, Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware, Inc., Green Acres Storage Shoal, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474. Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper. Chris's Pool Service.
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro. IES Residential, Inc., in memory of Joan Louise Rager. Creative Concepts.
Collins Wharf Sod. K&T Utilities LLC. Eastern Shore Traffic LLC. Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated.
G.R. Campbell Construction. Cox's RV Repair. Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith. Wheels That Heal Car Club. American Legion Auxiliary Sinnapunxet Unit 166.
Preston Gromark FS. American Veterans Thrift Store. Cheer Incorporated Employees. Daisy's Well Drilling.
CJ's Beach Bays. American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6. B&R Auto Parts, Inc. Delmarva Art Expo and Wool and Fiber Expo.
Pools, Pavers, and more. LTE Fiber LLC.
Reynolds Excavating, Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza. Donald McIntaffer. Hawker Supermarkets. The Carroll Family.
Japanesque.
Mary and Chris Grimm. Shore United Bank. St. Andrew's United Methodist Church.
Lewis Rehoboth Rotary Club.
Asbury Blades United Women in Faith, Asbury Blades UM Churches. Wacomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM. Employees of Crest Plumbing Heating. In loving memory of Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Pep Up. Breeding Roll-Off Service. Peninsula Pawn. Towers Concrete. OT Beecham Post 94. In memory of Richard and Helen Webb. Union Lodge Georgetown Loop. Queen City Elk Lodge 1051. Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas. AccuTrench Contracting LLC. Paradise Plumbing. Bob Willie and Sons Incorporated. King Crop Insurance. In memory of Lily Patrick Feinstein. Murray Sod Farm. The Riverside Grill Oak Orchard, Chesapeake Waste, Chesapeake Companies, Preston R. Smith Plumbing, Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc., IV Solutions, Old Timers Softball League Inc., in memory of Shirley L. Doherty, Timothy and Terry Scott.
AE Janitorial Incorporated, Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated, in loving memory of D. Jean Minsker. Southern Delaware Street Rod Association, Mount Zion Holiness Church Incorporated Milton, Thomas C. Melvin and Son Funeral Home Incorporated, Accurate Termite and Pest Control, Monica W. Dwyer, Coastal Towing and Auto Repair, Security Instrument of Delaware, Rich and Karen Gollin, in memory of James E. Mowbray, Fraternal Order of Eagles, Cheryl, Gary and the Boys, Brenda and Ed Hammerbacher,
Donna Dorman Adams, in loving memory of Stella, Carol, Dale, Kent, Tom, and Evelyn. Quota Club of Salisbury, Maryland. Prize Farms, LLC. RN Conveyance Company. Mary Bucky.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And if you'd like to help, you can donate on our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
And it is now time to take a look at today's holiday house. The photos submitted by Joe and Cheryl from Harbison. Take a look at their Christmas Village display. This is incredible here, folks. I love what we're seeing. And if you would like to have a chance to be featured, you can submit your pictures at coasttv.com/holidayhouse. Coast TV News at 5 will be right back.
Not happy with your home's builder-grade gas fireplace? Let Shegrin Home Comfort Products upgrade your fireplace with a new one from Mendota, Regency, or Cozy Heat. These gas fireplaces add both warmth and aesthetic to your home. Shegrin has plenty of different styles and sizes to choose from. What are you waiting for? Start your fall fireplace project now before it's too late. Stop in one of our local showrooms or give us a call at 302-644-7700 to see how Shegrin Home Comfort Products can warm up your home.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Make the season unforgettable with a stunning gift from Conversation Piece Jewelers. From engagements to milestones, every piece tells a story.
Villa Sorrento at 5 Points. Join us for our fall and winter specials. Mambo Italiano. That's a nice.
Beautiful Nassau Valley Vineyards, the perfect place for tours, tastings, and impeccable events. Making award-winning Delaware wines for 31 years.
Lots to do and see.
In Lewis.
When disaster strikes, Super Stew stands ready to restore your home and peace of mind. From fire, flood, or storm damage, Stewart Builders Group is your trusted local restoration expert. We'll handle the cleanup with veteran-owned J-Dog Junk Removal. Then Stewart Builders Group, your one-stop contractor here on the shore, will rebuild your home as good as new. For restoration, renovations, or home maintenance, trust the family-owned team that cares. J-Dog Junk Removal and Stewart Builders Group. Restoring homes, restoring hope. When disaster strikes, Super Stew can help you.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, tune in right now as Seaford takes on Early College High School in boys basketball on the DSN Plus app at 5:30 at St. Michael's and North Caroline in the Bayside Conference.
All right, let's take a look at our Hershey's exterior camera with temperatures in the 50s with increasing cloud cover. Our umbrella giveaway winner Helene Schmidt of Harbison, congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. We want to keep you up on what's happening with the forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Menendez, Brockstead, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. We are looking at a first alert day on Wednesday because of 40-mile-per-hour winds or above and over 2 inches of rain in most areas over Delmarva.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us for Coast TV News at 5. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. We're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.